Hello. Are you looking for the evidence and analysis you need when writing about the theme of reputation? Well, look no further. The aim of this video is to provide you with all the information you need to help you achieve the very highest marks when being asked to explore the theme of reputation in the novella The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. What we'll do now is run through a plethora of key quotes and analysis that you can include. So let's begin. The deadliest terror sits by me at all hours of the day and night, and I feel my days are numbered and that I must die, and yet I should die incredulous. As for the moral turpitude that man unveiled to me, even with tears of penitence, I cannot, even in memory, dwell on it without a start of horror. Witnessing transformation is what leads to the death of Lanyon. The fear that the character now feels is reflected in words such as the superlative deadliest to indicate there is nothing more deadly, terror, psychological torture, and the idea of horror, physical fear, complete fear due to something that was seen was rocked the notion of reputation, because obviously his has been proven to be wrong. Utterson, I swear to God, cried the doctor, I swear to God I will never set eyes on him again. I bind my honour to you that I am done with him in this world. It is all at an end. The line highlights the desperation of the character and his desperate decline as a respectable man who has the ability to control Hyde. He appears addicted in the same way a drug addict would be. The oath in God's name, which is repeated whilst also indicating honour, indicates that the character is a noble one in comparison to his doppelganger Hyde, the opposing part of his psyche. The simple declarative sentence, it is all at an end, is again ironic, as the end is ultimately for Jekyll and not Hyde, and obviously he murders himself because of reputation and what will become of him. It was also believed that the brain was split between good and evil. Jekyll's decline would support the notion that his mind becomes fully taken over by Hyde. If I am the chief of sinners, I am the chief sufferer too. This quote indicates the true duality of the character and the psychological conflict with him. Chief demonstrates not only that the character is extremely sinful, but in fact the leader of it. However, the notion of suffering not only links to the concept of hell, but also to the regret the character feels as he is tortured as a result of the fury of Hyde. The declarative sentences highlight the feelings of the character at this point in the novel, which begin to hint that Jekyll would rather escape the pain and become Hyde. It was on the moral side and in my own person I learned to recognise the thorough and primitive duality of man. I saw that of the two natures that contended in the field of my consciousness, even if I could rightly be said to be either, it was only because I was radically both. This is a key line in relation to the psychological exploration of mankind. Stevenson is